Do you know how to save up to 25% on your medical bills? I'm going to tell you how. We're going to go through why negotiating your medical bills is such an important process that people rarely take the time to do. Negotiating the price of a product is something that we rarely consider an option these days. We generally look at the listed price and accept what it is the retailer is telling us that we should or should not pay. We gladly hand over the money and we don't really question it one way or the other. Well, there actually used to be a time where things were negotiated all the time. Your old man would walk into the local department store and haggle over anything from a pair of slacks to a brand new colored TV. This is something that we're going to need to remember and actually give credit to generations past for something that we need to do more of, especially with your medical bills. So you're asking yourself, why should you concern yourself with taking the time to haggle over a doctor's bill or a hospital bill? You want to negotiate the medical bills because they're pretty expensive. On average, in 2011, an average day stay in the hospital cost just under $4,000. A total visit that might extend beyond that, just shy of $16,000 for a total visit in the US. Not only are you paying more for your medical treatment, you're also paying more for your health insurance to protect you from that medical treatment. The total amount of premiums for family coverage through an employer-sponsored health insurance plan rose nearly 50% from 2003 to 2010. Those average costs are now close to $14,000 a year for a total premium for a group-sponsored health insurance plan. In Ohio, it was slightly less at 43% for families and 37% for single individuals over that 7-year time span. Not to mention, the average family deductible also doubled during that time span as well and is now around $2,000. So now you know exactly how much these average costs are. We're going to give you a couple examples of how you can give your wallet a break next time you need to go into the night. First, look into a prompt pay discount. A prompt pay discount is going to offer you the ability to save the most money on your bill. Most doctors and hospitals will provide you a 10 to 25% reduction in that overall price if you are to pay within a specific time frame. Generally, it's around 30 to 60 days for you to submit payment to be eligible for prompt pay. If it doesn't specifically tell you on the bill, you're going to want to make sure that you call the number that is listed on the bill to find out how long you have to pay that bill before it no longer qualifies as a prompt payment. If you do pay your bill in time, that could turn a $90 lab visit into a $72 lab visit just by paying in a socially acceptable time frame. Not bad. If you know you're going to be scheduling a medical procedure in advance, why don't you start talking price with that doctor or that hospital even before you schedule it? It's never too early to get ahead of it and start talking price with your medical procedures. Actually, you're probably going to see better results if you do, as opposed to waiting after the fact. The truth is, doctors and hospitals have been stiffed on so many checks that they're going to turn a cartwheel anytime someone offers to pay them anything, really. Of course, when you're negotiating, don't be afraid to ask for that same 10 to 25% that you would expect for a prompt payment. Again, it never hurts to ask. Last, establish a payment plan. This will not save your bank account as much as it will save your actual credit score. If your bill is still too steep after all the nickel and diming, you're going to want to ask your hospital or doctor to put you on some kind of payment plan. Throwing a couple extra bucks a month at a $5,000 medical bill is not going to get you in the black nearly fast enough before that hospital throws you into collection. If your DIY payment plan hasn't been agreed upon by that hospital, they're going to expect your bill to be paid within a specific amount of time. That's generally around 6 to 12 months before they will actually go ahead and throw you to the wolves. So now you know the secret of negotiating medical bills and the potential savings that you might find if you take the time to do so. So of course, there is a blog post linked in the description of this video that you can click through on to read up a little bit more about this. Also, I have included a link for you to download your very own free checklist to obtaining health insurance. If you're not sure what needs to be done when looking for health insurance, this is going to take care of you. So feel free, click on over to that, grab that, study it, and make sure that you're not missing anything the next time that you look to make a change with your health insurance. Of course, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance Agency. Take it easy, everyone.